what a glorious song. What a beautiful tune. I may also have to turn off my fan in just a moment. It's getting really cold in here. Here, give me 1 second. Before anything happens, I'm turning off this damn fan. Better. Alright, game time. Hello everyone. Today, we're gonna be doing some Hyper Light Drifter. I apologize for me not streaming for a little bit and not doing as many streams as usual. I'm just busy. Got a lot of stuff. And by that I mean I don't want to stream. So, I didn't, and now I'm here. Am I unmuted on Discord yet? No, you're not. And to be completely frank with you, making jokes like that, it's gonna make you keep that way. Anyways. Today we're gonna be doing some Hyper Light Drifter. I think I'm finally just gonna start getting around to beating this damn game. We don't have to do everything in it. But you know what? I mean, we can do just a little bit of it. Just a small amount. It should start capturing any second now. But when's next Jeopardy? Never. I don't really know. It's only been 2 days since I played this. Anyways, back on topic. I'm thinking I'm just gonna be going around and getting the rest of the secrets in this. Oh, right, we were here. I forgot about that. I'm gonna start getting a lot of the secrets in the west, and then I guess there are a couple modules. The one thing I want to do is show off every 8 module door at least. What is this game? This is a game where you play as a guy, and you go around and you kill a bunch of things with really cool ass weapons. What was I also gonna say? There's another thing I was gonna say and I forgot. Oh, I was going to fetch a couple of games, and then I kind of realized that I probably should be investing a little bit more. So basically every RPG ever. If it's cool if I told you no. Because let me tell you right now, this game is, unlike a lot of games that are definitely that, like, you know, oh, it's that super quirky RPG where you go around and kill things with a bunch of big weapons. This thing's cool. And it's honestly my type of game. It's a game that has a very, unique art style compared to everything else, because you know how many times there's always those people that complain about games that always look like Undertale? Yeah, this is not one of those games. Also, I really wish these things could shut up. Have you played One Shot? Yes, I have played One Shot. And in fact, I did play it on stream, like, a whole while ago. Okay, cool. Yeah, for context on how that went, I basically streamed it all on Twitch my first time through. I'm planning on just trying to do some shenanigans where I can completely erase my save file and stream it again. Just to show it off, because honestly, it's like, it's a really cool puzzle game, but, you know, it permanently affects your save file the moment you beat it. And I mean, like, with Solaris, I forget that's, no, Solstice, that's the name of it. See if there's anything in these. I probably should also be investing more of my gear bits into ammo now I think about it. Whoa! But, I might eventually go back to it and play it again, just to kind of see if I remember a lot of stuff about it. A full Solstice Ascending playthrough, like in a 24-hour stream. I can probably beat One Shot in under 24 hours. Like, you can quote me on that. That game is not all too long. All things considered, is actually one of the shorter games I have on my Steam library. And I guess if you remember all the puzzles, you don't really have to struggle all too much. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Oh, here's a cool little thing. Yes, here we go. I at least want to kill a couple of these guys. Yeah. Oh, come on now. I just want at least a couple of these guys dead. Wait, I have a gun. Oh. Back. Way harder than this looks. Okay, here we go. Boom. Alright, anyways. Oh no, gamers! Yeet! God, I love doing those attacks. It's the attacks that are able to chain together that are the cooler ones. Okay, we're almost, I think, 2 gear bits away from finally being able to get an ammo upgrade. Oh, is this a key? Nice. That's another door we can unlock later. That's a surprise tool that can help us later. That was not even close. Not even close. That was not even close to a Mickey Mouse impression. I also do apologize. My brain's been out of the loop for a couple of days. I have been staying up very late and doing jack shit. So, my brain is a bit my brain, as per usual, I probably should say, as per usual, is kind of not in the know RN. So it may take me a second to... It may take me a second to talk. Or having cognizant thoughts and shit. You know, as all sentient beings have. God, this OSC is so good. Whoop! Hello. I remember there was one achievement for, that was like, I think it was like, no, I forgot what it was called. But I remember there was one achievement for like getting, killing, or hitting 3 enemies, no, it wasn't 3, it was hit 5 enemies in a row with 1, railgun shot. And I remember trying to get that achievement, and it just sucks. It was honestly, like, super arduous, because you have to, first of all, you have to line them all up in the first place. Gotta get at least 5 enemies with enough health to survive either multiple railgun shots, or just a lot of enemies that can survive at least 1 shot. Talking about Risk of Rain 2? No, for this game. Risk of Rain 2 I've already done every achievement in. I think the one you're thinking of is the, deal 1 million damage in 1 shot. I would play Risk of Rain, but, honestly, like, here's the thing. Not only am I not too good at it, which is kind of saying something considering I got, well, every achievement, including, like, the artifacts and monsoon shit. It took a bit, but honestly, like, I mean, it didn't really it didn't really take too long. And, my thoughts on streaming it are that, A, I suck at the game. B, I don't really like streaming roguelikes all too much, which I know is very contrarian of me at some cases. How about this up here? Was there anything around here? I forget. Right, I think I remember there's... Yeet! Nice. They're quirky. I don't know, I feel like hearing the word "stay quirky" just show up out of nowhere in reference to me feels off. But anyways, that's what I was saying. The only problem with me actually also streaming Risk of Rain 2 is that, like, I've done everything. There's nothing left for me to do. In the wise words of MC Ride. And there's just nothing we can do. But I've pretty much done everything I can. Actually, of course I could just play with friends and stuff, but you know, that kind of gets a bit boring. Oh, let's see. Hello, welcome to stream. Jeez, I forgot you can cut those things' heads off. That's so fucked. Okay. Honestly, I probably should be using the Hyper Slash a little bit more. I keep forgetting that I have it. But, Risk of Rain 2, what a fucking awesome game. I was planning on drawing... I was planning on drawing Mithril sometime. I don't know what I got caught in. I think there was like a little tiny crystal bug in there. Oh yeah, I can hear them. They're hiding. Boosh. Now watch this. Okay, so those crystals deal 2 damage. However, I think I can... Oh, I don't think I can bait them out. I was thinking if there was a door I can unlock to let them out, but I was kind of hoping I could bait them out into the crystal. Whew. I think that scream just woke up the whole neighborhood. Getting caught in crystal's scary, man. It immobilizes you until you have to spam a couple of directional inputs. It's scary. So, by the way, we can go access the boss right now, but I'm kind of thinking of doing a couple other things first. I think we could safely make our way out of here. Trying to think if there's anything else in this depth specifically, but I'm pretty sure we're good. Let's move on out of here. Let's see, I think I'm good on medkits. This is a pretty big arena. So I'm thinking throw a grenade, try to ting it off a wall and face backwards in order to hit an enemy. Nice. Only hit one person, let's go. Woo! That was sick. I was really hoping at least that grenade would work, and it kind of did. Oh, and to context to people who are not in the loop about this game, there's a reason why you can't just spam special attacks all the time. Oh, this nice. There's a reason why you can't do special attacks all the time. If you look in the top left, you should be able to see the medkits I have, grenades I have, which are in white, my health, and my ammo. So if I do this, it takes 1 ammo, and then I can regenerate it by slashing objects and such. One thing I can't do is spam special attacks, and the reason why is because of this. That bar at the top. That is my stamina. And unfortunately, it goes down pretty quickly. I'm thinking that we're going to be getting a outfit sometime soon that allows me to get more stamina. But, yeah. Just that little bit of context, because I think there was somebody who was, like, super confused when they were playing Hyperlight. I got somebody on a random Discord server to play it, and they were like, I don't know why you can't just spam special attacks. What am I trying to look for? And I just said, well, yeah, just look at the top left whenever you do one. They're like, you have stamina in this game? But yeah. Stamina is one son of a bitch. It'll hurt. It'll really hurt. Especially when you really don't want it to. Alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Alright, checking phone. I'm trying to think. Okay, so that just let out of that. We got all that down there, so there is just one more path up here. I do forget how to get up there, though. Oh, underground network, I'll look back. Okay, that makes sense. Oh! Oh! That's the reason why I'm scared of those things. They can 3-tap you if you're not careful. Okay, so we are venturing into already investigated territory, but I'm trying to remember if there was anything else around here that I'm missing. I think I pretty much got most of the secrets around here, because last time I made my way all the way up here, and then I was like, oh, I wonder where all the cool and crazy secrets are. And then I walked around and I was like, oh. Oh, that's weird. I did not know that. The hitbox of the Hyper Slash, this thing, it changes its damage depending on what part hits. It hit with like just the like bare edge, and then it just did like 1 damage. Oh, the more you know, I guess. Also not sure how much I'm gonna be playing today. I'm at least gonna try and get through. I think a good goal is to try and get through the rest of the West, which is where I'm at now, and then the rest of the South, which is where we're unlocking next. Because you have to do the East, North, and West in order to unlock the South, and that's where like most of the main end game events happen. Oh, I didn't have it charged. I think you just do hyper slashes against these guys. It's quick and just lops them off easy. Bonk. Ooh. Oh man. I'm also not sure how much I'm going to be streaming in terms of my friends wanting to call. Because they might eventually want to. Ow! Bruh. Did not get whatever's down here. Whoa! Oh, damn it! That sucks. I was like, I don't have enough stamina for this, do I? Lo and behold, don't scuttle. Don't you dare. Cut that shit. Scary. Also, I didn't know this at first when I was referring to the people from the actual East in this game. I thought that they were, like, just weird little creature guys. Apparently, these are raccoons. You could forgive me for not understanding that these are raccoons. I was also gonna say there's like a... I was also gonna mention the people in the South, and it was like, oh, they had a conflict with robots. No, they fucking didn't. The people in the South that had a conflict against the robots were robots, and the people who actually had a conflict to begin with were lizards. They're putting Hyperlight Drifter in the waters and they're turning the freaking frogs trans! Game looks really fun, should I play it soon? I will say right now, this game is a perfect 10 out of 10 on my list. So, if that's any indication, like, games like Ultra Kill, Disco Elysium, and stuff are definitely 10s out of 10s. I put games like Risk of Rain at like a 9 or something. This game is so goddamn fun. I would highly recommend it to anyone who wants it. But what I will say, as a little bit of a warning, whilst this game is really cool, it is also hard as shit to get into. And I don't mean that like Dark Souls type of, oh, it's gonna be really hard to get into. I mean like this game, like it grits its teeth. This is a very aggressive, it's a very aggressive game, especially with its themes, I should say. If you're a person who doesn't like sad things, i.e. like talks about like depression and death and stuff like that, this game fucking will make you like bawl your eyes out. It's so sad. It's so sad. Theory can be played the water shelf off of the Hyperlight Drifter soundtrack. Yay! But yeah, one thing just to note is that this game will not hold back any punches. If you can't complete the challenge, you just gotta do it better. And trying to think if there's anything else I probably should note. Oh yeah, it's not on sale right now. Whilst it is the summer sale, this game I don't remember if it ever like rarely goes on sale, but it's not on sale. It's not on sale currently, so be weary of that because it is a pretty penny. Oh, I'm stuck. Also, by the way, I am editing down the recent Hyperlight Drifter streams. I'm trying to. I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm probably going to have someone else cut it down, and then I'm going to I'm going to get someone else to start editing them, and then I'm going to start, you know, adding my Moop flair to it. Because these the streams may not be long; they're only an hour, and to shave down an hour isn't anything too crazy. It's just that like I have a lot of shit to do all the time. Granted, most of it's being kind of useless, and I just have to get a more productive work schedule. But also, the editor that I use, I probably need to find a better one. Oh, is this the suit? No, it's not. It's another key. Whack. Thought that was the outfit. I think I missed it. Anyways, the only problem with actually editing it down is I might need to just go and invest in a faster like editing program. The one I'm using is VSDC, which isn't like terrible. It's not the worst. It certainly does its job. That's what I edited the grilled cheese stream with. But only problem is that it sometimes, when trying to load stuff, is slow, like unbelievably slow, and it takes a lot of CPU to run. And I'm like, it's cool that I can edit videos down like that. Like that's how I do some of the fucking, what are they called? Some of the Midas Prime videos. But man, oh man, does it just eat away at CPUs. And you could just say, well, get a better CPU. Not really the main concern. My main concern is having to be able to edit in the first place, because that thing runs so goddamn slow. I'm thinking like Vegas Pro might not be bad. It doesn't look like anything too complex. Like, I know how to edit, it's just getting down to actually cutting it down is annoying. I think, yes. Secrets. Oh, and I probably should have also noted as another thing to, before purchasing this game has hundreds of secrets. Literally, I think there's like 680 gear bits in the entire game, which is a lot. It's certainly a lot. And, of course, you don't really have to collect any gear bits. You can totally just do a complete vanilla run of this game, but finding secrets is all about it, because if you don't find any secrets, you're not getting any upgrades. Also, oh right, we're just at the boss. Okay, I also looked up this guy's name because I forgot it last time. This guy is called the Hermit. He might kick my ass once or twice, so let's try it. Woo! First try. Very fucking gruesome death. Yeet. Alright. That's 600, over 600. Yep. Also, I forget what the name of that weapon is. I always like to call it the pulse rifle, or the pulse pistol. It shoots like a little explosive ball. That's the Hermit. Pretty cool fight. And yes, this game has secrets up the wazoo. Of course, like, you can see how how fast. Oh fuck! No judgment, no flash, baby. No, 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 no. No judgment, you don't gotta do this. What the fuck? Oh man, I should not have pumped Molly before this. Anyways, so what the scallop? Yeah, just quirky little story events. Alright. And by the way, this is the South unlocked. We can now go and beat the damn ass video game. Or I guess we still have to do the whole South, but you know, getting the South done is 1/4 of the battle, so yippee. And I think down here we should be able to get a module. Why is it so dark? Siri, lights on. Fuck's sake, it's so... Oh, it's actually really dark in here. I forgot... Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. I thought there were some lights. Yeah, no, that's a good old big-ass green backdrop. Can I just say right now, I love environments like these. Not like the crumbling aesthetic and that the fact it's all ruined. I love it when there is a giant void that is a very bright color, like a hot pink or like lime or something. Or even like purple or something like that. Kinda like this, with a dark aesthetic to the area, implying that like no light's getting up here. That's so goddamn cool. I think I missed something up there, so I'm gonna go take a quick peek. But yeah, I believe, I'm trying to remember exactly how many secrets there are in Hyperlight. Oh my god, look at this. Hey, hey, hey. I got some MF tablet. Cool, I forgot that it was here. Nice. I love replaying this game because I just like, sometimes I forget that secrets even exist. Or just where they are. But I'm trying to think of like the exact number of secrets. I remember it being somewhere in the 600s, at least for the gear bits, which are the yellow things I'm picking up. I forget like how many keys there are. Actually, no. I believe there's around like 20 keys. But I haven't done the... I don't know. I'm not much of a math guy. Ah! Oh god, I need a corner dash. I will say, one gripe I do have about this game, just a small one, is that sometimes it feels like the dash kind of goes over and undershots a lot of stuff whenever it kind of feels like it. Not that that's really a complaint, you can always just do it again, but it always feels like sometimes the dash goes like over some things when I really don't want it to, and sometimes it just goes underneath things that I don't want it to. And it kind of creates this weird thing where I'm kind of like having to balance out between trying to undersell my dashes and then overshot them over gaps because I'm scared. Oh, what the hell? There was one there. Oh, did I? Let's go take a quick pit stop over there, actually. I need to go investigate something. We do have 3 modules left to collect and only one of them's marked. That kind of stinky. Oh god. Oh hey. Nice. Forgot. Is this just a normal gear bit? This feels very tablet-ish. Oh. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Jesus. 10 bajillion hyperdashes to Gryffindor. Okay. I think, can I just swoosh? I just want to go back. I don't want to do the whole... I don't want to do the whole thing again. Am I stuck here? Did I seriously just... Oh, thank god. I was like, I really hope I did not just corner dash my way into a inescapable hell. Okay. Woo! Baby. Second time around. Although it feels like I'm missing something. Here we go. Where? You know, I don't question the game all too much. I just kind of realized that some of these monoliths... No, you know what it probably is? It probably is that these are being suspended in the air because this is being, like, all decayed and broken. What about the fucking one right, like, next to me, on my left? What is this pillar? Is there, like, one behind the treescape? I kind of didn't realize that. Huh. I guess the more you kind of look into things, the more you kind of go, well, that's pretty funky. Okay, so, supposedly... I should just be able to go up here and there should be a underground area slash module I can access. Sorry, give me 1 second. My friend is texting me. Okay. It just shows like up here. Is there? Yeah, there's one. Okay, I might have to loop around for that. Thank god everything is just dead. Hey, I remember this game. Pretty hard to forget, all things considered. There we go. And I should just be able to swoosh into the wall. Ow! Okay. There. And... got it for free on Epic Games Store. It was free on Epic Games? Damn. Dude, I so need to check the fucking game store sometime. I completely forget where, I completely forget what games are available. I think I got, like, Darkwood and Death Stranding, on there, which I'm kind of like, I'm fine with having Death Stranding free. I really wanted to play that game, so I was like, it's fine. No. But, if I could give these developers more money, I absolutely would, but I don't got enough to spend right now. Mostly because I spent it on, Blasted Molly in Vegas. And, multiple shots of, crazy crack cocaine. Every week there were free games, I saw it and got it. Well, I know about the free games thing, I just forgot about, like, I need to check it a lot more. Okay, here we go. This one was pretty easy. Also, I like the kind of, like, how do I describe this? It feels like kind of shitty, but not really. I don't know how to describe this. I like how you can see that these guys were in a bit of a poker game, or some sort of card game before they got, well, moided. I don't know why I said shitty. I think the word I'm looking for is, like, retro storytelling, because, I mean, it's kind of hard to make it out sometimes where you're like looking at it and being like, what the fuck angle am I meant to observe this at? No, now I can see it. Hold on, I want to look up something. West modules HLD. I think there's still 2 of them. There's 2 of them I need to get, but I completely forgot where they are. So let me do a quick preliminary search just to be sure. There's one towards... Oh, there's one way... Oh, that's that one. That's that. Oh, I see. I'm dumb. There's one around here. There is one in these woods. Okay. That's not bad. Let's go swoosh it. But, yeah, I need to check the Epic Games Store some more. I keep forgetting about the whole free game thing until it's, like, far too late, and, like, every single time, how do I describe this? I look at the Epic Game Store, I see that there are free games available, and I'm kind of like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna wait next week so I can get this really, really cool game that I really love and enjoy. And I go over to get it, and I realize that it's already been like 2 months. Multiple games that I love have passed by, and then the games that are available are like fucking, oh, congratulations, you can get generic indie game number 473 that has like a total player base of 5 people. Have you ever played Ultra Kill? I was thinking about playing Ultra Kill. I didn't really like it. I was gonna play it on stream a little bit ago, but I kind of just decided not to. Honestly, like, the game's cool, but I don't really like it. I tried playing it enough to get to, like, the fucking secret final bosses, and man, do they suck. They're awful. Definitely does not feel like they belong at Ultra Kill. You see, this, ladies and gentlemen, Moop has introduced what is called as gaslighting, where he is introducing the audience to a new concept by completely bullshitting the whole thing. Yeah, no, I've played way too much Ultra Kill. Played way too much of it. Like, I think I, at a specific point, was like, I've played so much Ultra Kill to the point where I should be literally arrested for playing that much. I got the game in my account, files disappeared, and I lost it. Oh, fuck. Damn. Trying to think if there is any other methods of acquiring Ultra Kill through, like, personal means. I mean, the one solution I always would give to everything, but that I never condone, is, I mean, I guess you could pirate it. Not really the best solution I can ever give, but, you know, it is a solution. Actually, I should probably... Oh, is this the pulse pistol? Yes. Bonk. No, don't worry. Dude, I fucking... Every single time someone asks if I played Ultra Kill, I always bullshit them. It's just so funny. It's hard not to pass up the opportunity being, like, the Ultra Kill guy. Or I guess, you know, not like the... How do I describe this? I'm not the Ultra Kill guy. And I guess the best way I can describe it without sounding egotistical is I am the most knowledgeable about Ultra Kill. Like, I'm not the type of person to go and do all the crazy strats. And, like, you know, oh, you can do a orbital strike by sending a coin into the air using the knuckle blaster, and then just shooting another coin at ground level. I know how to do all that stuff, it's just I don't bother to. And also, like, the best way I can describe it is, like, in terms of mechanics, there's always some shit being discovered. Like, if anyone's seen the... People always like to talk about the Ultra Kill lore, but I just want to talk about the Ultra Kill lore when it comes down to coins, because you can write, like, a thesis page on how much mechanic there is to the coin. But, I would say in terms of, like, enemy spawn placements, there should be a module around here. In terms of enemy spawn placements and, like, you know, weapon discovery, how much a thing costs at any given amount, enemy attack patterns, spawn areas, secrets, differences in difficulty, I would say I'm the most knowledgeable when it comes to that. But there are definitely things that exceed my realm of expertise, including doing crazy skill shit. Never had Ultra Kill? Highly would recommend that game too. Speaking of Ultra Kill and New Blood games, I got Dusk recently. It was very, very cheap, so I just picked it up because I was like, eh, it might be cool. Pirated Ultra Kill. Oy vey. Yeah. I always will say, pirating is a solution that is only given to if you have, like, dead-ass, like, you know, no money. Of course, there are some games that I would say, literally never pirate. Like, it's such a slap in the face to pirate something to begin with. There are some games that, even then, should just not ever be in that category of things you should pirate. For example, this game. I would highly say right now, like, don't pirate Hyper Light Drifter. You need to give these devs some goddamn money. They're so good. Heart Machine creates some baller-ass games. There's nothing around here. I figured there'd be one secret. I think we got nearly everything here. I just gotta get the last one, which is around... right around here. Yay. I'm gonna swoosh to the left from here. But I would say right now, like, there's a couple of games that I'm kind of like, don't pirate those. It's worth it just to give the people your money when you have it, because it's some of the games are so goddamn good to begin with, like this. And then there are some of them that I'm kind of like, I mean, like personally, I would not be too miffed if anyone decided to pirate, like, oh my god, I decided to pirate another AAA video game because I just don't have the money for it. If the game is like 60 to 70 bucks, go the fucking ahead and pirate it. Like, don't let me stop you. That is just not something you should be like. I guess how to describe this? $60 to $70 for me at least is like way too much for a video game at least. Like, Elden Ring is like fine because it's Elden Ring's fine because it's like, it's 60 bucks and you're getting like literally 200 hours worth of playtime if you play it all the way and love Dark Souls. Like, that's fine. Forspoken, that hot piece of trash being 70 is inexcusable though. Don't have any money because I live in Russia. I forget the conversion rate from USD to anything over in Russia. I forgot the currency that is also in Russia. Ugh. But, oh my god. It kind of sucks to see that there are some people who also, like, don't have the means to play some of these games. Like, that's the reason why I love playing these indie games so much, is to try and get people into playing them. It's even worse when I decide to go and play, like, say, Dark Souls 3, a game that's been, like, pretty damn expensive ever since it came out. As, like, I think recently gotten a sale. Which is weird as shit to see. About $70 for Tears of the Kingdom. I personally think that Tears of the Kingdom's absolutely not worth 70 bucks. But for what it's worth, it's cool. It's honestly like, if you played Breath of the Wild and loved the Legend of Zelda series, it's a nice, neat, cool game you can play. But I mean, I would say the price tag should at least be like 50 for Tears of the Kingdom. Like, sure, you can get a lot of hours out of it, and sure, it's really fun, but $70, I will say, is inexcusable for video games. I think, as a general consensus that a lot of people should just come to, is realizing that, like, just make it so, say, 40 bucks is, like, expensive, 50 is stretching it, and 30 is, like, around the range where, like, you know, $60 games should be at. Because you're also having to take into account, like, you are spending what could easily be, like, you know, multiple dinners for a night. Multiple things for this and multiple things for that. A lot of stuff can be purchased with 70 bucks. And sure, 200 hours worth of playtime on Tears of the Kingdom's cool and all, but damn, it doesn't leave a dent in your wallet. Like, I really wish that some of the $60 games were at least dropped down like 40 or something, because 40, man, that's rich enough. But when I got Tears of the Kingdom, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna play this game on stream, because if I don't make any like monetization or try to monetize it as much as I can off of this, like, it's just a waste. There's nothing for me to do here. Also, I swear to God, it's up until. Hello, Raccoon Hermit. But, I hate it when video games try to do that shit where it's like, oh, well, it's gonna be worth it because we're gonna have a bunch of stuff in their game. A bunch of stuff doesn't mean shit. What's the replay value like? I could've played some TF2 later because I'm cool. Fair enough. I played TF2 fucking, like, I think I played it, I'm trying to think of when I played it today. Must have been like a couple hours ago. But where in the hell is the path forwards? I swear to God, I remember this place like the back of my hand. And yet, oh, it must have been to the right. I'm a dumbass. I should really consult a map more often when I'm confused, because holy shit, I like seriously stumbled into that area like 5 times now. Okay, I think it's up and to the left. But I played it like 6 in the morning today, and it wasn't too bad. There was one guy who rage quit because I kept playing Demo Night, and then he eventually said, like, man, you're just a trash Demo Night anyways. And, oh man. Make it too far in Hyper? Oh man. my eyes say that the plot and the replay value for Hyper there's a lot of replay value to this game. It's super cool. Also, I'm going to do what is called a gamer move, and I am going to figure out a good way of getting up here. Wait, hold on. Underground map. So, up, down, left, up. Okay, cool. That should be it. Cool game though. If you want the general consensus, if you want my honest opinion about this game, man, this is a game that is worth every single penny I gave it. And by the way, I bought this game twice. I got it for Switch, and then I was like, I'm gonna want to play this on PC too because I love this game so much, and then I just got it on PC. It's great. This phone. Ow! My nog. Okay, so what do we got here? We got the small tablet. I'm trying to see if there's anything around here. Oh! Weird. Okay. Oh, head down from the crystal. From the crystal golem. Okay. That makes sense. What a cool sight. These big areas where you kind of just look at all the stuff that's happening, it's so neat to see. Whew. Understand the lore behind them. Funny green crystals. I don't really remember it either. From what I can grasp, I always thought that it was these people attempted to create immortality via crystals because the hermit is the king of a lot of the people around here, and he's completely infected with them. So I always thought that it was they try to accumulate immortality using crystals and preserving their bodies, but in doing so it backfired hard and killed a lot of their people. Or not really killed them. In fact, some of them it never kills them from what I've noted. There was one person that we saw, the raccoon hermit. He managed to break free. So kind of confirms that you don't actually die, because you can do this as well. Standing in one of these crystals, you just get encased, but then you can just break out. So it doesn't really kill people, and these guys are completely made of it too. So what I'm thinking is that they tried to accumulate immortality, and then they were like, oh, well, this is clearly not working, so we're just gonna try using it as a weapon instead. And the hermit was kind of just honestly, I'm just gonna keep my crystals so you guys can go get fucked in a war that I'm not gonna oversee. And in doing so, basically kept himself alive using crystals, and also completely screwed over a lot of their people. The MC could break out in the way. Why can't the enemies? The enemies, I believe, can break out a crystal. It's just that it happens on very rare occasions, because I'm just gonna say it now, some of them are not dumb enough to actually get encased in crystal. Because they also can't get attacked by the crystal mites that are around here, like these little buggy guys. I think there's a secret around here. What is this? Oh god. Whew. They just suck. Yeah, pretty much. Yeet. Oh god. Get away. Gooch out of here, bro. I don't like you guys. Y'all are weird. Y'all are stinky. But, okay, I'm in the area for it, so there should just be a module around here somewhere, right? Oh, hey, look at this. Not the module, but still cool. And we're almost... Wow, I need to really purchase some upgrades, huh? Damn. But yeah, the king, I believe, would soon recede into the forest, deeper and deeper. And all the followers of the king would eventually become the guys that I'm killing right now. Oh, here maybe? There is a secret area here. No, that just leads up. Music went silent. Oh, here we go. Weird. Yeah, I got the big freezy. My ending could figure out the puzzle, and I dumped the game. I will say, the best thing I can do, the best advice I can give when it comes down to most of the areas is like, the map may not provide too much help. Like, of course, I meant to get from here all the way down this winding path. Another good thing you can do is you can always check the underground map. Buildings on these maps always line up. So, for example, this right here, it may look like there's a module, but it's actually underground and is hidden behind here, which can also lead you to secret areas, because this path normally shows that it's obscured, but then it shows that there's a break in the trees and a bunch of stuff like that. So, of course, if there's any struggles with the game... Oh, we're actually at full crystals. Damn. I could probably go do the challenge now. If there's a lot of trouble with getting to where you need to go, or like solving a puzzle, the solution is commonly just in the room you're in. It'll never... I don't think there's any puzzles in this entire game that require you to go outside of the entire room that you're in. Also, did I get this? I want to check real quick. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Got that. Alright, and here is the 8 module door, which I believe leads to one of my cooler and more favorite challenges in the game. Because commonly these 8 crystal doors lead to just like some random locale. This one leads to some cool shit. Alright, let's see. Whew, a lot of people here, huh? think I offended the locals around here, huh? Oh god! Pretty good health, huh? Yeah! I was gonna say youch, and then I got killed the moment I tried to say it. Okay. We could do have 7,000 rubles. I actually do want to figure out the conversion rate. I need to really, like, start studying a lot of, stuff about, foreign currencies to USD, because I know it's like 100 yen in Japan is like $1 here, but I don't know anything about rubles and such. Oh god. Okay, throw a... not that. Don't throw the game. Throw the grenade. Nice. Need to get like anything off on my back. Nice. Yay. Woof! Like $70. For here, at least, the USD, I believe Hyperlight's just 20. Unless you're talking about Tears of the Kingdom. In which case, I'd say if you only have $70 in your bank account, for the love of all that is holy, do not get Tears of the Kingdom or any game with that money. Like, you could purchase so many other good games just by, like, browsing the Steam sale long enough. Yeah. Bonk. Don't even have a Switch. Honestly, like, I had to dig out my Switch to play fucking... Oh, nice shots, bro. I had to dig out my Switch to play, POTK to begin with, so... Definitely not the grandest, craziest purchase, but it was one that was made at some point. Oh god. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo for your chumps. To do a PS4. I was gonna see if I can get a PS4 at some time to play Bloodborne, and then I saw that like the game just was consistently in that 30 FPS hell. I was kind of just like, eh. Honestly, like, if there's a sequel, or even they make it a PC port, I'm gonna be so happy. Which I know is just Bloodborne cope, but you know. That was blocked because of war and other stuff. Oh shit. I did not actually know that. Huh. Because I knew that there were a couple of things that were blocked over in Russia due to, you know, the war against Ukraine and such like that, but I didn't know, like, games on Steam. Actually, no, that makes sense. Try to remember there was a couple of games that would definitely get delisted off of Steam from Russian sources, and yeah, now I can think of like 40. Ow! Maybe get the money in Steam and stuff. Oh fuck, that actually makes more sense. Does it bother you that your streams are getting less views or not? honestly, here's my opinion on like getting views and stuff. I don't give a shit. If nobody watches the stream, I'm still gonna stream. It's not like I'm not going to stream. Or it's like I'm not going to stream. Because here's my philosophy, right? There's gonna come a time where I'm immediately gonna get 100 million viewers or whatever this shit. But I would have to keep streaming a lot more often. But I will say, like, I guess it is kind of meh, the fact that I have, like, not a lot of people watching the streams. I forgot to activate this. I need to look around. It does kind of bother me that I'm not getting a lot of views on these, but, like, I don't really care. I'd have to build my viewership someday, so, you know, the fact I'm not getting a lot of views now doesn't really mean shit. Sleep time? Fair enough. Speaking of sleep, I probably should go do that. I won't, because as a gamer, but as a gamer, I don't get sleep. As a gamer, I don't get respect. But yeah, I don't really mind if I don't get a lot of views on these streams. The one thing I don't like is not having a lot of people, like, talking, because it's so hard for me to shoot the shit when I'm just, like, sitting here by myself. But, that's where you, the viewers at home, come in. To laugh whenever I fall off cliffs and go ha 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 ha. Wee hee hee hee. Oh, secret. Aimer. You know how the hell I was meant to figure that out. Because I remember there being some invisible platform to get over here, but I forgot where to activate it. Is that the last? Huh. I forget if that's the last tablet for this area. Unfortunate fail. Man, what a fail. But yeah, it's kind of hard for me to shoot this shit by myself, but that's where me wanting to set up like Q&As a lot more comes in, because I love, as egotistical as it sounds, to constantly just blabber on about my life and like stuff that happened, because then that becomes a meme, and then that becomes fan animation. Speaking of fucking animations and like art and stuff, I really should post my ref sheet. If you're starting to play TF2, expect a lot of bots. I am going to tell you right now, and I don't mean to jinx it, I honestly have not seen any bots recently. Also, this is my favorite challenge. This is called the Crystal Dash Challenge, as the community has decided to put it. It's, hard, needless to say. There are no bots when I play. Yeah, I haven't been getting bots either, and I really don't want to jinx it, because it totally could be, I'm like, oh, well, you're totally gonna get bots now because you jinxed it. But, honestly, like, no. Grenade. Oh, baby! Ah, ah, ah. Oh, God. That room is crazy. I completely forgot how many derps were in that room until just now. So, honestly, my, honestly, my, I got bruv. So high level, he needs 8 votes to get out. Is that actually a thing? I thought there was at least some sort of protection against, bots and stuff like that, because I thought it was like, they made it so that way you couldn't, kick all the time, and you have like 1 minute of spawn immunity or whatever before getting kicked. Or no, I'm thinking of, you can't call a vote until you've been in the server for more than like 2 minutes, I think. I forget. But, I have not seen any bots recently, but, it's not really saying much, because the only game mode I ever play is, Capture the Flag, so I think the Omegatronic bots are just sick of that. I got all that. Gucci. But, I don't remember if there's anything else. I mostly play MVM. That's fair. I probably should be playing a lot more MVM, but I just don't really bother. He joins the server 5 minutes after he gets kicked. Yeah, it's also just because, like, Omegatronic bots in general, just, like, there's just a lot of them. They certainly love to just show up out of nowhere, unannounced, and then just make everyone's life hell. But I guess that's kind of the point of bots, huh? I guess the only bots I've seen are actually ones that, discovered that, somebody found out that you can use binds while still in, the like, how do I describe this? You're in the class selection, or not even in the class selection. You're in the area that allows you to that like shows off like, oh, this is what's currently happening to the server. You just joined this this current Valve server and stuff like that, and it shows off all the stuff. And then before you even start the game and pick your class, which then puts you into the loop of respawning and such like that, people have found out that if you just sit in that little like lobby area, you can just like spam binds and stuff. So the only bots I've seen recently are ones that just like sit in that area and just spam binds over and over again, without actually being in the server. You can still get kicked if you do that. It doesn't matter. First of all, don't, but you can still get kicked, which I thought you couldn't, but it does unfortunately take up a slot in the server, so picking him is probably just the best option. So did I get this? Not. Funny TF2 movie. Oh, MS Blue. I love MS Blue. It's like, I think out of all the SFMs I've ever watched, it's probably one of my favorites. Oh, hi, doggo. That and a lot of the winglet animations are probably my favorites. Oh yeah, look at this room. Bunch of explosive barrels. Also, I want everybody to start spamming two things. 07 and rip to a real one. Because unfortunately, my friends, he's just not doing all too hot. Rip to a real one. And he can get his armor set. Ah. Rest in peace, bro. I don't remember what 07 means. Oh, it's just like a little emoticon for a salute. Rip to a real one. That guy was super cool. But welcome to the South. The final test of patience. Heard of MS Blue, but I haven't watched it yet. I was thinking about watching it yesterday if I forgot. Fair enough. It is a long, long animation. Worth it, but whew, feature length. Also, they're gonna tell us who the guys are. These guys. We're gonna have to fight all these fuckers at some point. They are called the Sentients. So, they, I believe their whole plot is just that they're actual just, well, sentient robots. Specifically, the left, I remember, the one on the left conjures fireballs and has a shove attack. The one that's like the one more in focus is the archer. He just leaves a bunch of traps. He plays kind of like the Burst from Fury. The one with the big ass scythe is well, does scythe attacks and can spin his scythe around a lot. He's actually plays a lot like Sword Machine, to be honest. You'll see why. And that guy on the very far right will ambush you, and he attacks with little robots. But we're gonna have to fight all four of them in these dungeons, so this place is gonna be the absolute test of patience. Never seen a drunk man. Never seen a drunk man in this game. Yeah, we met him in the alleyway a little bit ago. Oh, I was also gonna mention about the guy who unfortunately died. So that guy who was helping us, supposedly, and I believe it's actually just straight up canonical, he's one of us. He's a drifter who was trying to go around and find what is called the perfect cell. For those who don't know, the perfect cell in this game is basically like the, if anyone remembers the like intro animation to this game that occasionally shows up when we meet Judgment, it's that giant diamond that we were reaching for. That is the perfect cell. I just woke up. It's 1:30 p.m. and it's time for Move Stream. Fair enough. Anyways, as I was saying, the Dragon Ball moment. Yeah. Oh fuck! I never thought about it like that. But yeah, the perfect cell just exists, And the only issue with it is that it's basically like this, supposedly it is a cure to any disease, pretty much. It's like, I guess not any disease, it's more the disease that that your own fears and intuition gives you, which takes place in the form of judgment. It's like the ultimate way to get rid of judgment entirely is through the perfect cell. Which we will see in action later. We might actually beat this game today, which after that I might eventually do a 100% run. Or even a speed run of this game, just for shits and giggles. Oh, also, they have these big little big creatures, but they're all dead. Venus Prime attack. Everything can be traced back to Ultra Kill. Everything's on the Ultra Kill. But, as I was saying, the perfect cell eventually is like this, it's this end-all be-all cure for pretty much every disease, specifically the one that has to pertain to judgments and all that shenanigans. However, no one has ever gotten it before, no one's ever, like, been there to actually see the end of the tunnel, including that guy who unfortunately died. We are looking for the perfect cell because we got more, real, willpower and ambition to go get it, but, that guy unfortunately succumbed. Basically, I think he just, you know, suffered. He had a lot of stuff going on, and unfortunately just couldn't handle the pressure. And there was also another thing that judgment takes different forms. For the guy that we saw die, his form of judgment wasn't the like bipedal one that we know. It was actually it was a giant worm instead. So, it takes different forms, it constantly goes over and rips people apart, and just, basically it's a disease that protects the cure to itself. So, that's the best way I can describe it. Of course, my, remembrance of the plot is a little loose, so take it with a slight grain of salt. But, so it was Judgment the Blood Cough at the start of the game. Yeah, it's, it pretty much is whenever, like, we cough, we get visions of judgment. That's because it's, we're reaching ever closer to actually stopping them. But in doing so, they're trying to stop us. And they just can't really get a lot more physical. But, I mean, I guess that's lucky for us that they're not actually getting any more physical than they are. But, yeah, we will eventually see Judgment. Of course, I mean, they elude him so much to the point where it's kind of hard not to, you know, mistake him for being the final boss, but, we'll have to see that whole, shenanigans. He'll show up and he'll kick our ass. He's honestly, like, a really fucking hard fight, so, better to remember his attacks, because a fun fact, Judgment telegraphs every single one of his attacks before the fight even starts. Like, literally since the beginning. Probably should get some health, huh? Not good. Ouch! Not good. Whew. Yeah, I want to see if there's actually, more secrets around here. Yeah, we'll eventually see Judgment in their full form, power, and stuff like that. And, man oh man, do they pack a punch. They're very aggressive compared to a lot of the bosses in this game. And somebody also said that, like, Judgment also takes, its place in the form of other bosses as well. For example, like the Hermit. The Hermit was one of those fights that, we saw him get corrupted by his own disease using crystals. Oh, and, one more thing. Boy, module. Uh-oh. Ah! So yeah, this is, I forget what their exact name is. I think it's like the Summoner or whatever. These guys I don't think are based off tarot cards. Come on. There we are. suck at the binding device. What a cool fight. But here's the actual thing. And that was one of the first sentients. So now we just got 3 more to go. I think I'm probably just gonna do the rest of the south this stream. Ninja from Sonic Forces, Jesus. An insult so devastating. Oh, and remember how there's a Colossus in every zone? I think the thing that's being portrayed in these areas is that whilst all the Colossus were dealt with in their own ways, like for example, there was one who couldn't actually reach the top of the mountains and died trying to climb it. There was one that was kind of stuck in the water, and I think it was because it was just too heavy and broke the water shelf and fell and drowned. The one in the west was eventually subdued and killed by crystals. And this one, I believe, basically was like studied. So they all went through and they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of these experiments on the Colossus, and in doing so they have like a bunch of these capsules laying around that have all the parts of the Colossus. Oh, also, we're gonna get the lore of this area. I love this guy so much. Hold on, just one more time, Oh, he's so cute. But yeah. Oh, and I like the attention to detail. They're eating their own tails because they regenerate. But here we go. So here's what happened. These guys found a couple of really cool elevators. Started finding a lot of the creatures in this game subdued in tanks. And unfortunately, because of some event that happened, yeah, the sentients emerge. And they're kind of the scourge of the depths. And that's the 8-door rights. Okay. I think I know where to go next. This is a little confusing because of all the underground shit you gotta go to. Or lizard fellows, yeah. It sucks, but the one cool thing about this game that I like is that no matter what race in this game gets affected by whatever creature, like the raccoons getting basically demolished by Crystal and having most of their kin pretty, like, I guess they were all contained in Crystal. Like at least 1 to 2 of those guys survived, so no race in this game is actually like dead, especially the lizards. They're chilling. Yesterday I listened to an album I always considered pretty bad, now I realize it's actually extremely good. Hell yeah. I hate the Ruler of Everything, but then I didn't. I remember like listening to the Ruler of Everything before it got inconceivably popular. Not to be that kind of guy, but I remember listening to it, and now like I can't listen to the song anymore without just thinking of like those stupid memes where it's like the cats mimicking the lyrics to the video song. Why did I say video song? I don't know why I said video song. I think it's just because I'm playing the video game and my brain went video game. But then I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. But yeah, now I can't listen to the Ruler of Anything anymore without thinking of those like stupid like, oh god, without thinking of those stupid reaction gifs. Oh, okay. Yeesh. The small little cell fellows from the video. Yeah, I remember watching the music video and getting like really scared as a kid. Because, of course, you get scared of a lot of dumb shit when you're a kid. Also, ow. Okay, how am I gonna approach this? I'll tell you how, like a badass. Okay, and... oh. Good bluey. Here we go. Swear to God there's another secret around here. Oh, this was just the thing. I was scared of Freddy from FNAF, so I couldn't sleep. This is gonna be kind of a weird one, but I hope you all understand. I got scared of, does anyone remember Sonic CDI? Or no, it wasn't CDI, it was like Sonic CD or something like that. If anyone already knows what I'm talking about. It's the debug room secret, like the one that had like this creepy ass Sonic face and it says the fun never ends or whatever. That one, I remember getting scared shitless because of that. Let's... And I think this leads directly to one of the bosses. Majin or whatever. Maybe? I need to probably refresh my memory with all about it. But, yeah, it's the one where it's like all the Sonics that are like, have like this super creepy face and they're all dotting in the background, laughing. I remember seeing that for the first time off of like one of those videos that was like discussing creepy Easter eggs and videos. Remembery. I said remembery a lot. Anyways, I remember watching it from one of those videos and just getting scared shitless because of it. I was like, what am I looking at? Oh. The old version was the boss music in Japan. It's actually pretty fire. Oh god. Oh, a bit of a tight squeeze here, isn't it? Oh, okay. Woohoo, baby! 0 damage taken. Did I miss anything good? 2 boss. That's it. I think the other one I got scared by, and this one's just way more well known. Bend Round. That was a pretty, that was one that I was definitely scared of a lot as a kid. I think, oh, I have actually a pretty funny memory. I remember me and my stepbrother, we used to hang out, kind of. It was more like he would come over from his mom's house and we'd just like kind of chill and watch videos. Because his Xbox 360 had YouTube, so we just watched a lot of it. And some of my first exposures to watching a lot of YouTube was watching like PewDiePie and stuff like that when PewDiePie basically like first came on the platform, really. Oh god, hello gamers. Is that a Newman? But I remember watching like PewDiePie when they like kind of first emerged as a small-time creator. But I think at around that time, if anyone, fucking, this is a long time ago, Normal Boots, the like YouTuber group that was like Peanut Butter Gamer, JonTron, this might not sound like a crazy name, but Jeff. I remember watching a lot of Peanut Butter Gamer because I was like, oh, this guy's content's actually really fun. And I like his style of editing. They bet around? I don't think so. Also later Knife B. But I remember watching a lot of Peanut Butter Gamer and being like, oh, this guy's pretty funny. He has like, a couple of really cool videos I like to watch. And at one point, he made a video discussing like Ben Drowned and stuff like that. Going back on it, the video's like super tame and of course shows off all the like creepy stuff about it, but you know, he doesn't explicitly make anything all too creepy crazy because it's the perfect blend of making it comedic. But I remember watching that as a kid, and I like at that instance it was the kind of thing where like you watch the video for the first time and like you know true fear. Isn't JonTron not doing so hot these days? He still makes videos, and a bunch of people, I think, from what I remember, it was like a lot of stuff about like something that basically didn't happen. Because I was delving into that topic a lot more, and apparently people thought that he was saying a bunch of racial epithets, and while that is a very, very big thing to comment on, I was kind of like, I have not ever seen JonTron, like, say anything bad, like, even on Twitter or anything. Oh, anyways, back to the thing I was saying, before I got, oh, so heavily sidetracked. Also, I need ammo. Can I get ammo from Reflections? I forget. Can't. And? What? No shot, really? No, I just got 1 ammo somehow. Anyways. Oh god, this is bad. Oh, never mind. I remember watching a lot of Peanut Butter Gamer, and then just at one point or another, they made a video on Ben Drowned, and when I was watching it, I was like, oh, it's not all too crazy. And then I remember they did this bit where they were like, oh, and then there was Ben Drowned, oh no, and it was evil, and stuff like that. And I didn't think too much of it because I always thought back when I was a kid, I was like, oh, this shit's obviously fake. Like, there's no way this thing's real. And then I had the brutal realization that the model for Ben Drowned is just, you know, it's the standard Spirit Temple, it's the Spirit Temple, like, statue version of, Link. And I didn't know that at first. And when I played Majora's Mask for the first time, I was like, oh, haha, Ben Drowned's gonna show up, and it's gonna be scary. Whoa! Holy shit. That was a cool dodge. Ben Drowned's gonna show up, and it's gonna be scary, haha. And, I remember playing it, thinking nothing of it. Because I was like, oh, well, obviously someone just, like, pulled a model from a different game or just made it themselves. And then when I saw it in-game during the Spirit Temple, I threw my fucking controller so hard that it broke the TV screen. And then me just running to my mom, and I was like, Ben Drowned is real! And just screaming at the top of my lungs. Going back on it, of course, like, you know, Ben Drowned's fucking nothing. It's just a funny little haha conspiracy fucking thing, creepypasta. But, oh my god, when I was a kid, I was always like, I was freaking out so much when I saw it for the first time. And I watched the video again after that whole fiasco happened. Is that a thing? There's a thing back there. Give me 1 second to find out there's actually a button for that. But I remember, like, of course nowadays, going back on those videos and watching them, it was like, it literally like, yeah. No, it's just Ben Drowned. It's Spirit Temple Ben Drowned. Wow, it's crazy. Haha. And then back when I was a kid, I was just like, Mom, it's real. I think another big one for me was Slenderman, but that one wasn't anything too crazy. I got over that one really quickly, but Ben Drowned was definitely just the one that I was like, oh man, that creepypasta was uber scary back then. That's just sarcasm, and then going back to Majora's Mask to play it, and just like screaming like a pig after seeing it. Good old days. Also, here's the sky. Ow! It's a shove attack. Yep. Oh yeah, he hacks the area and makes it so there's less footing. Woo! First try. Oh, thank God. I was like, I really hope they put the floor back so I can get those. Cool. Alright, 2 of the 4. But, trying to think if there's any, other things I was scared of back then. Because I know for a damn certain... Oh! Sonic EXE. Fucking, I forgot about that whole fiasco as well. Sonic EXE was absolutely one of those things that I was super afraid of back then. Actually... Oh, fuck. No, Judgment, don't flashbang me. Hello. Ouch. Alright, we're good. Only a little bit of, nearly dying and such. Also, I believe we see... Yeah, look at that. I always thought that this thing was a, they were trying to, like, genetically or artificially create a, some random colossus of their own, but they couldn't get the means to make it. Fight it. I can't! He's not real! Oh fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Sonic EXE. I think I remember a lot of stories about Sonic EXE that I used to tell. I basically was that kid who would always do this shit where I was like, oh yeah, you could totally hatch Yoshi in Pokemon Fire Red if you get a Dragonite in Origin Cave or whatever the fuck it was, I forget. But I remember as a kid being that snot-nosed rat who would go over and be like, Sonic EXE is real, you gotta do the fucking Konami code at the screen and it gives you the Sonic! But like, no one my age played any video games, so they were all just like, what the fuck is this guy on about? I was like, but no, Sonic EXE, he's real! You gotta believe me! I think at one point I tried to... one of my friends actually did try it, because they were like, I do have, you know, the means to run Sonic. And they played and they came back to me, and I remember them punching me in the arm and being like, you were a dick. And I was like, haha, you actually fell for it. Because that was the one I was like, not really... I guess I was kind of afraid of it the first time I ever saw Sonic EXE. And then at a specific point I was like, no, this thing... No, it's not gonna do the thing. It's not gonna come out of the screen and get me. I always thought Ben Drown was the one that was gonna be the thing to finally kill me. And now I realize what it actually is gonna be. Malaria or some shit like that. Because, you know, I'm gonna dumb in some... I'm gonna... I'm going to die in some dumb way later in the future. Thank you, me, for pronouncing that sentence with clarity and with utmost confidence, instead of sounding like a fucking geriatric senior citizen who, like, is off their perks. Oh god. Yeah, I anticipate that I will die to some dumb shit in the future. And by the way, if I ever do happen to die, I want my skeleton to be transported into a science museum for further analysis. I want my organs donated, and I want my skin sent into space. Or just send the whole thing into space if you can't do the skeleton part. But like, I don't care what you do if my body... Fuck it, throw... No, you know what? Do a concrete shoes in the middle of the ocean. I want my body never found. And it may sound a little bit morbid, and that's because it is. Actually, you know what would be really cool? Have my body sent to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, and then say that I buried myself with like $14,000 or something like that. Or even then, $14 million. How's about that to sweeten the stakes? I buried myself with like $14 million, all my life savings, and like 300 video games on a Steam key that you can find if you dig fast enough. Or dig far enough, rather. And I just want people to go down there and realize that there's nothing. Ouch! What do you think Elon Musk is going to do with his body once he dies? Whatever he thinks he's going to do with his body once he dies, people are absolutely going to take the piss out of it. If Elon Musk dies tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of people going over to his casket and pissing on it. But I anticipate that he's probably going to bury himself with a statue of some boots right on top of it, so every single fucking... Everybody who is like, Elon Musk is a savior, is going to have to go and lick it. Because, let me tell you right now, Elon is absolutely the type of person to want people sucking his dick by the time he's dead. Or he's probably just gonna have, like, his stuff donated or something like that. But let me tell you right now, the world would be a better place when it happens. Gary. Y'all are fucking weird, bro. Get away. Oh, I probably should be focusing a little bit more instead of trying to go for hype. Ow! Would you believe me if I said I was a shrimp? Well, I tried to tell people that I've been in a comatose state for about 4 years, and these are actually all pre-recorded. But no one ever believes me because I always provide a response so fast. You see, this is what we call a paradoxical illusion, folks. Where I'm actually from a different dimension, transmitting my audio to you guys, and then you guys respond to it. I'm not from this planet, man. Hell, I don't even know what I'm playing right now. What is this? What is this, video games? What? I don't even know what the hell this thing is. So what are these things anyways? I gotta do, like, every single time I say so what are these things, I have to go with the bit that I am a video game protagonist talking about some weird alien thing. So what are these things anyways? Oh god. Whew. Is there a secret down here? Nope. One game I was also gonna try and play, not really on the topic of anything, but I was gonna try and get Shadow of the Colossus, and then I realized that it, I forget if it actually is PlayStation exclusive. If it is, well, not playing it, because I don't got one. But, I really want to get a PlayStation 4 just to play a lot of the PlayStation exclusives, including but not limited to Bloodborne, and maybe even some Bloodborne, with just a tinge of Bloodborne, because I really want to play that game bad. Hey, it's getting freaky. Clearly, I wasn't invited to this party. Okay. I forget if there's a thing around here I can get. Cool. That's Horde mode unlocked. I could go check that out. Only 40% of players have gotten past the first boss in Bloodborne. Oh, I know. And also, I guess it just depends on what first boss you're talking about, because I think Gas Queen and Cleric Beast are... I think Cleric Beast is optional. Or what? No, Gas Queen is not optional, from what I remember. I might also just be completely wrong, because I've only seen it in gameplay. I've only seen gameplay, I haven't played the damn thing, but I know all the bosses. I really want to make some Orphan of Kos art soon. But unfortunately, as I'm working on other projects, I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my new Nintendo 3DS. Thank you all for watching the Mook Direct. I actually kinda wanted to do this bullshit where every single time I change something about the channel, I make a fake Direct. But that would take way too much effort. I was thinking about, like, me maybe streaming less frequently or something like that, or having to go and attend something and maybe not... Oh, shit. Sword machine. Ouch! See, that's what I mean by sword machine. He's honestly, like, so fucking cool. See? Ouch! Oh my god, it actually does do 2 damage. I thought it was a superstition at first, but now I know it's for real! Ah! The only problem is I'm not able to chain dash as quickly because of this area. Die. Oof! Cool. Man. And I believe there's only one more left. But we're making it through this area pretty quickly. Also, I believe I may have missed something. Do I want to go back and check? Answer: no, I really don't want to right now. Alright, cool. And one more and we are out of here. What are you doing right now? We are collecting these things known as modules. And then we're gonna go fight the big ol' boss after collecting all 4 of them. I mean, we have 4 of them, we need to go fight the area boss, which I think we have the means of right now. That all leads back to there. Look. And I think once I fight the final one and activate the thing, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go and do something else. Because there's a couple of things I would like to do, including going to VC with one of my friends who is just in Oregon. So, I will have to do that in a second, but I will try and get one of these areas down while I'm still here. Is it real? Do I really have to go? Oh, right. There is a door there. So I just need to loop around to here, and this should be leading to the boss. So, I think there should be a door around here. Am I right next to it? Now, here's the thing. Okay, so from here I need to go damn ass down. Ow! Ow! Oh, right, that was just the 8 module door. Okay, so not down here. Or I guess... Oh, fuck, am I confused? Oh, I didn't... Ah, I see. There's 2 loops. There's 2 hooks. 2 pathways I need to go down. Here we go. Okay, that leads to that. Alright, cool. I think this should lead to where I'm thinking of. That's weird. I didn't know your stamina could recharge on elevators. The more you know. Alright. Oh, right, we went left last time. Here we go. Cool. Ugh. I probably should also upgrade one of my guns at least. Yeet. Oh my god, that guy got erased. Jesus. Completely removed from this existence, as all these robots should be. Ah! I think I'm 1 tablet away from getting all the tablets in this area. By the way, just a note, I have only gotten all the tablets on 1 save file on my Switch, because that's when I really did 100% runs. But dude, getting all the tablets in this game is rough. Because it may sound easy just knowing that there's only 4 in each cardinal direction, but man, do they love to put them in areas that are just very inopportune. Bluey. Haha, what fun. Haha, what fun to be gained. You remember there's a rocket guy around here somewhere. Rocket Man. Oh shit, there's just one here. Sometimes I kind of wonder why these random modules are placed in such weird positions. Like, off of just one invisible path, that normally just leads to a gear bit, but no, I guess it leads to a dead-ass module. Which is very weird, but I ain't complaining. Let's see, is there any... Right, I think this one requires a button press to activate that. Anything? Nope. Oh, right, I remember. I believe it's here. Ah! Perish. No, it wasn't. Oh, right here. There we go. Play. Played 1 match of Valorant. Did your fingernails recede back into your body? Wow, that, I feel bad for those guys. I don't think they were going to be all too aggressive. I can't wait till just some random video game like this has a couple of enemies that just like genuinely try to help you out. And I know I say that, but I'm saying one of these types of games. I'm not talking about like, yo guys, Justin Roiland just made a funny reference in one of his games where you kill a NPC and he's like, oh my god, I can't believe you killed me, dude, I was gonna help you out and give you the key to get out of here. No, I mean like, just have like chill guys. I think Elden Ring has a no, I'm thinking of fuck, I don't know, remembering. There's one From Software game where I had like a really friendly dog that just doesn't do anything. I think it was Elden Ring. Gives me an advantage. A machine gun in any scenario will give you an advantage, let me tell you. Oh, speaking of getting an advantage in games using a machine gun, BPM, bullets per minute, a game that I was going to play on stream and decided I don't wanna. The issue that I have with that game is it kinda stink. It's really cool and I like it, but I can't go into that game really enjoying it because of some of the shit that's in it. For context on what it is a rhythm FPS shooter roguelike. And it's really, really cool. I like the way they designed the game. But here's the only issues I actually face are whenever there's a guitar solo in the song, you can't hear the beat. It's so hard to time it in your head. They do have a, you know, a system similar to Hi-Fi Rush, where you can actually see what the metronome is. But, there's, that's the kind of a weird little small complaint I have about it. The major complaint I have with it, though, is some of the fucking enemies in that game blend into the environment, like when it comes down to melted butter on toast. It's so hard to see. Because everything just blends in with the environment so goddamn well to the point where it's actually, like, inconceivably hard to see enemies. And I think it's mainly just due to the color palette of the game being very, limited. Or I guess not limited, more, like, restrictive, because it's, you know, the aesthetic of the game. It's, very, it's black, white, and then whatever color they want with the area. But, the only... Oh, look at this one. They didn't disable this turret. It's still on, but I hit the disable switch. It still has the graphic that it's on. That's pretty funky. Anyways. Sorry if you hear my sister yelling in the background. I'm gonna go tell her to shut up soon. Because, wow. Loud. For no damn ass reason. Did I get all the secrets around here? Must have. Stupid too far. Fair enough. Anyways, getting off topic again. The only issue I really have with that game is that enemies just blend into the environment so goddamn well. It literally looks like you're trying to fight, like... Oh, now it's on. It's like trying to fight camouflage enemies. Did I say fight... like fight flage enemies? No, I meant... It's kind of like trying to fight camouflaged enemies. Because, man, some of the enemies in that game, like, because of that color palette, some enemies will have, like, a standard, red and black, exterior around them, which perfectly blends into the environment, leading it to be, like, you just kind of go over and be like, oh, I died because I didn't see that this enemy was actually in the environment, like, at all. Because I thought it was just some random effect that was going on. Ooh. And the game's really cool, I like it, but just, I really can't enjoy it just because of that. It's like, and I mean, when it's hard to see enemies, the only times you can really see an enemy is when it's invincible, because it starts glowing white. Like, that's some of the few times. Also, no secret, okay. Was there anything else over here? Hold on. Just want to be sure. But, yeah. Oh, are we reaching the archer? I believe we are. By the way, I'll explain the cool story behind this archer in a second, but, yeah, I really don't want to play BPM on stream. And, like, honestly, I always thought that, BPM was like... Oh, I'm gonna sit here and explain it, because there's also lore here. I always thought that BPM was, like, really cool. But then I got to the point where I was like, man, this game I really cannot play when there's just a bunch of shit. Especially when it's just a bunch of like, oh hey guys, well we're gonna throw 10 bajillion spiders at you because they all look like the rocks you just spawned in on. Whatever. And also I don't like playing rhythm games on stream because I always try to do that completionist shit. Anyways, the lore here. Goblin. A fuse of goblin. Blue soldier. Almost like I, a blue guy, came from those guys. Whoa! Oh no, bro! Oh god. Die. Perish. Fuck's sake. About to fight a boss yet? Oh yeah, we're getting there. Who do you like playing as in TF2? I am a hardcore Demo Knight main. Like, I am, like, Demo Knight ride or die, pretty much. I love the class too much to give it up. Or I guess the subclass, but you know what I mean. I love it too much. Okay, here we go. One more of these. And stock up on, things. Here we go. Okay. Sorry. This boss. Funky, cool boss. This is the Archer. Ooh, woo, first try. Oh, that was rough. Alright, cool. That's the final boss of this zone. So, let me explain the whole plot. Oh, fuck. Hold on. First. Look at that. Heart gonna stop beating? Nope, it just slows down when we're near it. There's also that. So the Colossus did eventually die, and you can see how they basically just ripped everything out of it in order to use. And you can also see around where its heart is, it had a massive infection. Very, not dissimilar to the one that we saw with, Judgment. That kind of, weird red-like branching effect. Pretty spooky. Anyways, we're pretty much almost done with the south. We actually have one more thing. We have one more module to get. But I'll have to look up where that is. We can go fetch it in a sec. Are we gonna fight Judgment? Oh, yeah. Nah, he's... A bit of a spoiler warning, he is the final boss, but I mean, if you haven't fought him at this point, it's kind of not really too hard to figure out that he's the final boss, but look at that. And it releases a heartbeat at the center of the world. Everything has a pulse at some point, which is pretty cool. Okay, so there is one more module we need to grab in order to do the 8-module door, to get a special weapon. So I'm going to look up where that is real quick. South module, right drifter, south modules, yay. Taking a quick look just to be sure I got as many as I can. There is one over here. Okay, that makes sense. How do I get over there though? Fuck, I forget. Special weapon. There are 2 special weapons in this game. You get both of them by doing special challenges. Oh, is it this? Yes, it is. Oh, and this is the second dash challenge, right? Whew, first try. Very nice. And that's all 8 modules here. This would normally give me an achievement, but not too much. Have you played Enter the Gungeon? I have played a little bit of it. I don't really like bullet hells all too much. And I know I played this game and fucking a ton of other games that are very bullet hell-ish, including one of my favorite bullet hells being like literally a crazy clusterfuck known as ROAM 9000, but you know, I'm not really too big of a fan of them. They're cool, but I can see why people enjoy them. They're just not my type of games. I guess the best thing I can say about Enter the Gungeon is that I have gotten through half of the game, like around the halfway point, and I know there's like all the special secret boss shit you can do, but I haven't gotten all too far on that. I might eventually replay it, because I did play it on controller my first time, which is a big mistake. But yeah, as I was saying, there's 2 challenges in the game. One of them I think one of them requires you to get all the modules in that section, and it allows you to go and get a weapon. Up here, notice how we're going up an elevator, despite the fact that we're already on surface level. Welcome to the Sky Tower. No damage. I think that disables all of them. Alright. Oh, heal. Oh god. That was so close. Oh god. Laters. Oh god. Oh fuck. Okay, just need to find the right opportunity. Later, nerd. Oh, fuck. Recharge for a second. Oh god. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! First try. Holy shit. Alright, that's the Sky Tower challenge done. Holy. And here we get this. That is the true rail cannon. Basically anything that beam touches essentially dies. Frozen Heaven. Pretty much. But yeah, that's the Sky Challenge. I think the challenges that there's 4 very commonly talked about ones. The one that's the least talked about is the dash challenge here, which is just you have to dash over a couple of invisible blocks. Or not invisible blocks, you have to dash over disappearing blocks. That one isn't anything too crazy. The one that's more well known is the Crystal Dash Challenge, which gets you the actual challenge equipment, making it so you dash I think your hyper dash delay is a bit smaller, so allowing you to do that a little bit better. Then there's a combat challenge. I remember the one up here, which is the Sky Challenge. That nets you the true rail cannon. And I forget what the other one was. Bro's fighting some green motherfuckers. Oh fuck, I forgot what the other weapon was. Let's go. I don't want to spend too much time streaming. Hold on, but I do want to look up all weapons. I just want to get all the weapons, at least. HLD. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about the Blade Caster. Such a weird weapon. I'll explain all that stuff in a second. The Liska, got that. Got the sword. What did we not get? Crystal shot? Diamond shotgun? It's the diamond shotgun. Okay, it's in the lake. Past the 8 module door. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, let's go fetch that real quick. So, the thing I was going to say a bit ago was the Archer, who we just encountered as like that final boss for this zone. So, to those who don't know, this game actually has 2 variants. There is a variant that is on PC, and basically is only accessible via PC, which is the one I'm playing now. And then there's the Complete Edition, which I really want to get. that is exclusive to Switch, iOS, and Android. Oh, fuck. Oh, God! Oh, man. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I at least want to see if I got the secret. I did not. Cool. Oh, wait, is this actually the thing? No, it's just a key. Nice. But, anyways, as I was saying, the iOS, Android, and Switch version of this game is the Complete Edition, which, fun fact, the one thing that I kinda don't like about the Switch, iOS, and, Android version is that it has exclusive content. Fun fact about the exclusive content, you can only access it on those versions of the game. And I really wish it wasn't in the game, because it actually includes two things. It includes an area, a boss, and a weapon. The area is known as the Tower, and it is this massive, ginormous tower that's like a gauntlet of every enemy in the game. Not dissimilar to the one that we just encountered in the sky, but that one's just called the Sky Tower, or just the Sky, as some people like to call it. It's called the Tower. There's a boss at the very bottom. Emulate Nintendo Switch? I probably could. I mean, I could probably show it off at some point, but let me get to the cool stuff. The cool stuff is the boss. The boss for that area is known as the Tower Archer. And of course, again, not too dissimilar from the archer that we just fought in the south. Not too dissimilar, but, you know, it's really interesting in the fact that it's actually very unique compared to a lot of the bosses in this game. It is one of the only ones that can make clones of itself to attack you. And it commonly uses them. From what I remember, that boss, I think the first time I played it was on Switch, and I thought that the Tower Archer was just in every version. Lo and behold, that boss is only exclusive on Switch and iOS and Android, and is really fucking cool, and I wish I could show it off. Like, not even download games anymore. I think the best thing I can always suggest is you can, if you lost the email, there's probably some ways you can either A, hack your Switch, or B, try to finagle something to make it remember an email. I don't remember if there's anything like that. Also, where the fuck am I trying to go? I'm trying to head towards the 8 module door, but I forgot where it was here. 8 module or east. Give me 1 second to find this. Northwest of the warp point. Let's see. Give me 1 second to figure out where this is. Oh, okay. No, now I see where it is. So it is around here. Okay. I'm really scared of hacking my Switch because they ban Switches nowadays. Yeah, I tried to hack my Switch and just mod it, because honestly, I don't use the online for Switch anymore. Like, you want to know fun Moop lore? I used to hack, or no, I didn't used to hack. Why am I saying hack? I didn't hack anything. Totally. No, that's true. I used to play a lot of Switch Online. Specifically, the one thing I used to play a lot of was Fortnite, unfortunately, when it first came out. Or I guess not when it first came out. I used to play a lot of Switch Fortnite when, not when it first came out, but it was Season 7, Chapter 1 is when I first played. And it was fun, granted. I still think Fortnite's a pretty decently fun game, but man, has it, not only did it fall from grace, it pretty much snapped its neck on the pavement from grace. That's how fucked up it is. Like, Fortnite now is no longer the game you go to have some nice fun multiplayer, like, just some nice fun multiplayer stuff. Now that's the game you go there when you're just like, truly, actually dead ass out of games to play. Because, oh my god. No, I want to. Oh, yeah. Can I? You guys, I'm out of here, losers. Oh. Fine, I'll fight you guys. Fuck. Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs over here. Actually. Go, 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 go. No! I want out. I don't want to be here. I went the wrong way. Okay, fine, I'll do your stupid frog challenge. Ah. But, yeah, I used to play Fortnite a lot, and, one of the first things I remember getting was a Victory Royale the first time I ever played, so that was cool. I basically hid in a bush until it worked. Anyways, I was on the topic of Tower Archer, and now we're talking about Fortnite. I need to get back on topic. Tower Archer. When you clear the Tower Archer, I believe the item you get for it, it's called the, oh, fuck, I forgot the name of it. Oh, hell no, I forgot the name of it. Hold on, I need to remember what this name's called. Bladecaster. It was the Bladecaster. It was a super cool thing where you could throw your sword, and, like, it has a pretty wide range. And I was like, oh man, that'd be super cool to have it in Hyperlight, for, like, just the normal edition. Nope. Can't get it. It's exclusive. And, I really wish I could show it off. There's also the, Crystal Shot, which is also really cool. You obtain it off of just a random corpse, but, it would be in the same area as the Dash Challenge. Those, who remember it, it's the one where you had to dash across all the crystals, and there's, like, the billions of dirks that were all just standing around there. But, once you get past that area, then, you'd get the Crystal Shot, and it just fires a line of crystals that does a pretty fucking hefty amount of damage, all things considered. It was a pretty big shot. Not dissimilar to a, yellow and pink-eyed, salesman. All this. Yeah, you got the thing. Bros in Paradise. The East is one of my favorite zones in the whole game. It's just chill. It's also the first one you had to go to because, man, this place is so cool in Reaction, and you see a bunch of dead bodies. Yeah, that's the cool thing about this game, is you can say that every area just looks beautiful and pretty, and then the moment you look just even the microcosm below the surface, you start to realize that oh no, it's bad here. Also, you know what I didn't realize? I didn't get all the modules here. We're gonna have to go fetch one real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Where I had all of them. Let me do a quick preliminary check. Got that. There's one there. One there. One there. Not one down here, though. Interesting. So, dead south of here in the door. Okay. But, yeah, this place has a lot of, fucked history. Considering the fact that this is a place where, oh god. No, my nose itches. Ah! I'm so glad that was not happening in combat. Holy shit. A hair just drifted right past my nose. And I got a massive itch on there. Holy shit. The game should have a module detector and similar to the shrine detector in Zelda. That's true. However, if you talk to the guy who unfortunately perished, if you talk to him in your first time in the area, he actually gives you the location of as many as you need to at least complete the zone. Okay. But yeah, okay, sorry, I'm trying to focus real quick just to cut these dudes' heads off. I wish you could reflect bullets using the Hyper Slash, but that would be way too broken. Especially against the fake module guy. Ah! No! Die. For the love of God, please. Okay. We Gucci. But yeah, if you talk to the dead guy the first time you come through these areas, he gives you the location of, like... He gives you the location of, I think, 4 or like 5 of the modules that are scattered throughout the area. And you can just pick them up as you need. Nice. Just the eyes. Trying to think. Oh, I was gonna explain something else about the tower and stuff. I think some of my first memories with this game is actually going through the tower and, dying a whole hell of a lot because I didn't know how the game worked. Because this game is, it's a tad complex. There's a couple of things that I'm kind of like, oh, vey. Man, I sure wish I knew that. Why did I toss it like that? Just... Man, I really just fucking... That grenade sure just went off and did its own thing, huh? Oh, interesting. In your get-up animation, you can still interact with interactables if you died near them. Pretty funky. Bro is dead. Factoid. The factoid of the dead. Bro is dead. There we go. A much more potent grenade. That didn't suck. There we go. That grenade did in fact kill more than like one Dirk. Also, if I confuse the name Dirk and Goblin a lot, like, they just look like goblins, but they're called Dirks. Oh god. I got a low amount of health, huh? Ouch. Dude, say grunts like in Halo. Oh, here it is. Yoink. Alright, that should now, in this save file, be every module, if I'm not mistaken. Let me do a quick check. Yep, that's it. That's all of them. Oh, secret. In fact, I think this leads to a... Oh, that leads to the orange gear, right. Forgot about that. It's so weird seeing some of the, outfits in this game just kind of being around here, because they actually do give bonuses. Time to beat a boss. There are currently no more bosses I can fight right now besides the final one. It sucks, but we'll get there. I would have fought the Tower Archer if I could. Or the removed bosses. I really wish I could go and do like a test run and show off what they look like, but fortunately I can't because they're not, well, in the game. Okay, I think we just go here, and then I just got to go find the door. Northwest, apparently, of this. But, let me look at the removed fights. Do a quick check. Removed... Actually, no, I'll just look up... Hyper... Light... Drifter... Bosses. I also need to spend stuff here. Does this game have mods? I'm pretty sure it has a couple. I'll have to go and investigate, and then maybe we could do some mod stuff. Okay, here's the... There's actually 1 exclusive fight and 3 removed fights. Or a couple of removed fights, actually. Okay, so the ones that we have are the Hanged Man, who I thought... Oh, it fucking lied to me. On the wiki it said it was the Hermit was the guy in the top, in the west. That crystal guy who is the king is the Hanged Man. The one in the north, who's the bird guy, is the Hierophant. There's the Archer, who is in the bottom right, along with the Sentients. The Emperor is in this area. And then the ones that are not in the game are Riven the Tamer, who would have had a cool dog. Zydia, or Exidia. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Or Exida. A big old bug guy. And then... Alizon, who kind of looks like a more Vort of the Boreal Valley, and he would have spawned in the quote-unquote Crystal Rift. Alizon is a lumbering remnant who carries a massive weapon. He creates a giant vortex upon contact, heavily armored and near impossible to stun. Oh, we should do the fucking beta. That's where they're all at. Then there's Riven the Tamer, who has a big old dog. He looks really cool. And then Zydia, the Howling Poison Geysers. I'm trying to think if there's any other bosses. Of course, there's Judgment. How about the Yeah, that's all the beta release bosses. What about the mini bosses? The Reaper, the Summoner, and the Sorcerer. Okay. That's the other sentience. Okay, so we're not actually missing too many boss fights. I guess we could go to like the beta version of this game and see what it was like. Because I'm now kind of curious, ain't gonna lie. I always had a fascination for going through like beta versions of the game and kind of seeing how they looked. Also, I'm gonna go here, up, and there. Okay. I've always was kind of curious about going through betas of the game and kind of seeing how they all looked. Because some of them changed like drastically from their actual newfangled releases. Okay. This should be where the 8-module door is. They've been blabbering on about this game. This game's sick. I need to really draw the beta bosses as well, because they have such cool designs. Speaking of cool things, the song. What we use to start off the stream. Here we go. Perfect. And I believe this is where we'll get our final weapon. I am going to do something because I think this is a challenge. Oh, I never showed off what the, fucking, I'm so dumb. I was gonna say, we never showed off what the, fucking crystal shotgun did. That's what we're getting now. Did the creator of the game plan on making a sequel? Well, yes and no. It's a bit weird. So, the creators of the game are called Heart Machine. And a fun fact about hearts, this game is actually an allegory of heart disease, which is pretty fucked, but also cool. What was I gonna say? The best way I can describe it is that I kind of think they went through a test period. They made a game called Solar Ash, I believe is what it was named. I have it on my Steam library, so we're gonna play that next, which is a game I have not played. It basically feels like the test version of a 3D version of Hyper Light Drifter, because if you look at the game and stuff like that, it looks very similar to the sequel that they're announcing, which, by the way, the sequel is called Hyper Light Breaker, and it's coming out sometime, and I really hope it comes out soon, but no pressure to them. I want them to make it as best as possible. Anyways, as I'm saying, they basically released Solar Flare, or Solar Ash. They released Solar Ash and they're like, oh, this is cool. And it looks basically like a 3D version of Hyper Light Drifter, but it predates Hyper Light Breaker. So my thought process is that they made Solar Ash as not a sequel to Hyper Light Drifter, but they made it to kind of test what a 3D Hyper Light Drifter would look like. Also, here's where the OSC gets fucking crazy. Okay. Almost there. That guy's gonna get lit on fire. Yep. Oh my god. The thing I said about Hyper Light Breaker was the hot blue hair babe. That's fair. Listen, I'm not one to call a bunch of semantics, but if you release a game, you want me to play it? Babes. Also, here we are. The crystal shotgun. I'll show off what that does in a moment. Actually, I can show it off now. So, this weird gun, I kind of compare to the Needler from Halo. It releases 3, I think they're semi-homing darts that will immediately auto-target onto enemies and strike them. But yeah, that's all the weapons in the game acquired. And I think I can now go and upgrade nearly all of them. I think I have the gear bits for it. Or at least we're close to. I think there's actually... Oh, that might be the final tablet for this area. Oh. I think I am like literally one tablet away from getting all of them in this, which then we could show off the I don't know what it's really called. I call it the architect armor because it or I guess the librarian armor would suit it a little bit better. Oh nice, look at that. Look. Hey. So cool. Okay, now they've got all the weapons, let's go upgrade them, and I was gonna say I'm gonna end the stream, but I am going to do a quick check just to be sure I actually did get all of the tablets, so I can show off what it's all about. And if we didn't get all of them, I'm just gonna end stream. If we have like one more left to get, I can probably do a preliminary search. Oh, also, this is now accessible. It's a giant elevator that leads down to the end of the game. Oh fuck, there's... I hate the chat on my phone! Hold on a second. Sorry, in order to read some messages, I need to actually boot it up on my phone. Give me just 1 second to check. Hyperlight Breaker's gonna have a big-ass map like Zelda games. I really hope that, the people who are making Hyperlight Breaker don't fall under crunch. Like, I don't want anybody working on Hyperlight Breaker to feel stressed out in any way, because oh my god, I want that game to just be so fucking big and cool and awesome. Also, we are 2 gear bits away from actually getting all the upgrades. Stinks, but so be it. That's almost all of them upgraded. And by the way, the only upgrades you get for weapons are not damage. You get the only upgrades you actually ever get are ammo. And I guess let's go do our check real quick. I think it's up here from last time I checked. When's the next stream? Whenever I decide to stream. That's... As lame as it is to say, I always stream whenever I want to. So, you'll just have to catch it at some point. I was thinking of making a stream schedule, but that shit sucks to make. We get all of them? Ooh, that's not actually too bad, all things considered. Let's say we go fetch the last couple of them, actually. Let me actually see. Oh, not... Hold on. Tablets, Hyper Light Drifter. You can't put the acronym for, monolith / tablet and then have the acronym because it, of HLD, because it just makes it seem like you're trying to get tablets for medicine. Gravestone, you get the Ochre Albit. One second, I want to actually figure out where these are. Oh yeah, and all the areas will have alphabetical order. Or not alphabetical, what's the word I'm looking for? Chronological order. And they're all set. Then we can just go and get them. Light Drifter. Okay. All monolith locations. Let's see. So we have one in the north, the 3rd one, and one in the south, the 5th one. Let me see real quick. 2, monolith, 3, and monolith. This one. Oh, wait. No, we didn't get number 3. That's what it was. Hyperlight Breaker's gonna have an early access for a year, so it probably isn't gonna get released anytime soon. Yeah, probably. If it does, I'm gonna play the shit out of it, though. Give me 1 second to find out where this is. Okay. Found out where the monolith is. Let's go fetch him! Fuck it, I have all the locations dotted. Let's just go and grab them. The only thing I kinda wish is that, keys would also show up in the same way, where they'd show up in a set position, so you can kind of just say, oh, where's key number 4, or something like that. And then you just be able to look it up, but I don't mind. I don't mind. Let me down easy, but just give me time. Guys, I think I made a Paramore reference. Am I cool now? Am I cool and hip with the kids now? Let's fucking go! Okay, so supposedly our little secret here has to do with this. I thought I got this. Oh, I might have gotten it on a separate profile. This going to here. Wait, oh, I went the wrong way, that's why. Here, down. That's what I thought it was. Here, right here, up here. Okay, all the monoliths here. Doesn't seem like the main character of Hyperlight Drifter and Breaker are related. Absolutely not, and there is a lore reason for that. I will show it off, but just note that it is depressing as fuck, and we will see it at the end of the game. So, yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Okay, so I am looking for monolith number 5. Last time I checked. Well, last time I remember, actually. Monolith 4. Oh, right. Oh, this one's actually a while ago. Okay, so we need to head down to the south. And once I get all these, we'll get the outfit, I'll read the lore, and I at least, am out of here. Because me tired, me want to go and talk with friends. But yeah, I'm super hyped for Hyper Light Breaker. I really hope that game turns out well, because if it ends up being one of those games that's like, oh, we started working on this game for like fucking 7 years and it ends up turning like garbage, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, I want that game to thrive. Wait, friends? Yeah, I was kind of I haven't talked to anyone since weeks ago. And it's more just online friends. I got people I need to BC with. And by BC, I mean voice communication. Here we go. And that's all tablets. Did I get the achievement for this? I did not. Collect all tablets. Cool. Bussin' voice. Oh my god, my nose just got so itchy. I'm actually glad that my nose is itchy, because if it got itchy earlier, I would have been so sad. Just having to deal with combat like that. Itching my schnoz constantly. Alright. Let's go see what we got. Ow. And then, actually, fuck, I keep saying that I'm going to end stream, but then there's probably one more thing I need to do. I can at least show off the Horde mode area. I'm not going to do Horde mode. Okay, here we are. Collect our reward. The Ochre outfits, as this one was described as. Or the Ochre. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Alright, and now let me read off the lore on these. 2016 of them. It has an alphabet that I could translate, but fuck that, if all the lore's right here. There's a couple of them that like, there's a couple of glyphs that here, there's like no, from what I've seen, it's like there's no like J, X, and W, or no J, Q, X, and Z, so, Z. Alright, here we are. For the East. An isolated people, fearful and obsessed, offering a great cleansing flame, a poisoned, maddened homeland, fragile balance scorched, undone. For the North, transcendence, faith, immortality, immortality. Rifts created, dangerous potential, a fountain for faith and violence, a loss of self, a narrow path traveled. For the West, precious moments captured by crystal, a stillness of mind skill honed sharp, midnight looming, trapped by desperation to remain. South Zone, overwhelming wonders and power, desperate hunger for progress, distortion of life, devouring body, the first victim of the invasion. So, yeah, basically they all talk about the lore of kind of how things fell to shit with those guys. Basically recovering the history of them. For the East, apparently it was a balance between two races. I always thought it was like the frogs were kind of underdeveloped and the otters succeeded. Apparently it was a I got the lore wrong. Just a pinch of lore that was a bit wrong. The people in the east basically had a balance, and upon finding a eternal flame, some might say, that some people tried to harness the power, in which case it started a war. The north people tried to become immortal, and in doing so, they basically lost themselves, essentially becoming like Seath the Scaleless type shit. In the west, they tried to preserve everything using crystal, and also that I guess it also includes the Colossus. They tried to preserve that, and in doing so, they kind of messed everything up by, you know, encasing everybody in crystal. And in the south, I saw that it was like overwhelming wonders and power. I think that that whole stuff is related to the sentience. But yeah, that's all the tablets. Pretty cool. And then I'll show off one more thing, because I'll show off the horde mode area. This is I believe this is exclusive to PC. I forget though. But this is where you go to really test your skill and such. It's also really fucking hard, and that's the reason why I don't want to do it on stream. I'll probably do it sometime later in my own time. So there's that, and right, there was something around here. Can you preserve food in crystals? You can preserve bodies in crystals, so I'd assume, yeah. Probably wouldn't be good because it's all covered in crystals, and you'd have to break it out of, you know, out of its crystal confines, but, you know. Oh my god! Holy shit. That sneeze nearly just, caused a space-time collapse. Oh, and I was also gonna mention something about the, bird guys. I think something that not a lot of people realize is that the leader of the birds isn't actually a bird. When you kill them, it cuts off its mask, revealing that it's just a guy. A jump scare moment. Barks. Okay, here we go. Boop. Nice. Oh yeah, and this snail, by the way, you can stand next to this snail without moving for like 5 minutes, and it gives you an achievement saying you've tamed the snail. I've already did that in my own time, and we wouldn't have any indication to tell if the snail actually is tamed until it starts circling around me, which is incredibly boring. Anyways, welcome to Horde mode. So, you're given 10 waves to go through one of every area in the game. And this place is hard. It has some rough challenges. And it summons just a couple waves depending on which area you're in. And if you do all 5 of them, you may see that these are unlockable blocks. Over there is Challenge 5. And Challenge 5 is every enemy in the game. And here are the little NPCs that are around here. So this one's actually very interesting. These people are actually very recent. They showed up and they were trying to, you know, document all the stuff about the surrounding areas, and unfortunately wolves. Honestly, like, not really the most brutal story, all things considered. And then this guy is very interesting. He was also a drifter who, in some capacity, basically fell from grace. He tried to find the perfect cell, and in doing so, basically died. Or lost a part of him, and is now inflicted. But over here, I believe, from what I remember about this, these are all the backers. In just this whole big-ass area. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look this up real quick. I know I'm looking up a lot of stuff right now, but I am kind of curious to see if this is actually the, well, the fucking... if this is the thing I'm thinking of. By the way, that, NPC who died, unfortunately, in the south. They died in the south, people call them the Guardian. And a couple of other things like that. There's also, like, the Elder Lizard, the Dash Master, the Bandit. Yeah, a couple of them. Alright, let me check something real quick. Horde mode... HLD. Or to hold on, it's not telling me where. Let's see. Yep. Health kit, collectible. Weird, it doesn't actually show it. Huh. Could have been worse. So he's fine. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just gonna assume these are the backers for the game. This was originally on Kickstarter, I believe. Yeah, good for them. And also they have these like little these little dirks you can attack. Eat. Cute. Alright, and that's all I wanted to show off here. The fuck? Is there actually a... Look at that. There is a, there's one thin line that you can totally fall down. I think I'm gonna play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Fair enough. And you know what I'm gonna play? Deep Rock Galactic with lads. But yeah, thank you all for joining the stream. This has been very fun. Hello, lad. Thank you all for joining the stream. This has been very fun. Next time, I think we're probably just gonna be finishing the game. I'm at least gonna beat the final boss, and then I will be going over and getting like all the keys and doing all the secrets and stuff like that. I want 100% this game, but you know, it'll probably have to be a bit. Yeah, I'll be right here sitting. So I'll see you all in the next episode of Hyper Light Drifter. Bye bye.